Carrick.
What's going on? Wait, where's the intro? Yo. Oh, yo.
Go straight on the mains. Okay.
Yo.
On the day that KG shows up, the intro shit. Great.
Yo.
This was all
I'm
planned, by the
gonna
way.
have four. I'm
KG,
gonna
you
have four
see these
to be
people
played.
that you hire, yeah? This is the people
Nah.
you hire.
Yo.
Is this
Sackable
like
offense. You know what? I'm playing it anyway.
It's that time, but he drops that.
Who are you on your club?
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
That is nasty work from Yo-Yo. He set me up. He made me look like an idiot when the boss man's here. Okay,
Straight on the mains.
I see that. That SLT, the next SLT meeting is going to be...
SLT on SLT violence.
I'm not gonna lie.
Already docked wages.
And it was a short intro as well. That was the 12-second. That was the 12-second joint too.
That's the exit. No, this is disgusting. Anyway,
they've cut wages
hello and
already.
welcome to the Reckless Roundtable.
Somebody's getting written up.
It's not me. I don't make the streams.
It's here, man.
You're gonna have to note that down.
You know?
But anyway, as you can see, Rossman is here today. KG.
Spot check. This is a surprise spot check.
He's got the pad out of the notes as well. Right,
Surprise inspection.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about it.
No, man came to check on us, bro.
The area manager's pulled up to the meeting. There's everything.
Strategic review.
You know what? This is like the director of football coming to my coaching.
Bro, I'm just sitting in the dressing room.
Yeah. He's just observing.
Riri's the one that invited me. Riri said, you should come today. I said, she's been talking and she said, you'll come. I said, I'm going to pull up. Let's get a straight in the
I know with the topics that we have, I knew you're going to enjoy this particular show. So.
Let's go, man.
To be fair, I'm gonna add he's sweating when I saw the notepad. No, I'm sweating because the radio behind me is on. All right, cool. Obviously, you were here, Riri, Charles as well, and the first time on this show under me anyway. I don't know if you've turned up before. Connor in the building. Welcome. It's like every week I keep bringing someone new. There you go. We're expanding. But you know what? Let's jump straight into it. Right, we're gonna talk. I know it's a while away. Everyone's might have watched it a couple of times, but let's talk about match reaction. Man United versus Newcastle. I'm not gonna start this one. I'm actually gonna welcome the newcomer, Connor. You're gonna go first on this. Give us your reaction to that Newcastle result.
It was just a poor result. We didn't look like we were ready to play from the first minute onwards. Like, we had a few chances, but we just didn't look ready to play. The only time we actually showed a bit of fight, I think, was after they scored the penalty, and then when we went into half time, we didn't show anything, and we tried to go into the second half on autopilot, thinking with the doubt of 10 men we'll do something. We didn't really do too much, and then we just ended up losing. Oh, and Malacia got sent to the shops. He got sent in circles, and he just got spun a few times like a fidget spinner.
Actually, I'm going to ask you not. See, I've watched this a couple of times.
How do you say his name, Connor?
Malacia.
Oh, I thought you said Malacia for a minute there.
Some people online have said it that way before. Connor, let me ask you a question. Apart from Malacia, which, by the way, that was the first time he's been on the pitch for over a year, apparently. So I'm not surprised.
True. Is it?
No, he got like 3 minutes a few weeks ago. Yeah, he got like 3 minutes a few weeks ago. Them 3 minutes, you know.
I'm not counting him because he hasn't played properly. He hasn't played.
He's only played in. He's been playing in the under 21s. Like, he's been getting like 90 odd minutes in the under 21s, but that's only been for fitness reasons. He's not really played like official matches.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so. But before we go on to him, did you think what was wrong before we got onto him in terms of the build-up? How did we lose the ball? because a lot of people, everyone I've noticed, so even since it's like no one has gone and check the highlights or watch the game again. Everyone keeps blaming Malacia.
Nah,
do you know how we got to that point?
Do you know what I think is? It sounds mad to say, but I think we kind of missed Dallo a little bit on that right hand side in the sense of when you're attacking a game, you've got Dallo who will go forward and offer you more from an attacking output.
Yeah.
When you've got Maz there, Maz is the player that you want there when you're defending your win, the player that's going to be tactical, the player that's going to keep the ball, keep possession, like control the play, defend and move the play onwards. And Dallo's going to be that one that goes forward and helps you out a little bit. And it's just, I feel like we missed Dallo. We just teamed off. Like I think everyone just seemed off. I couldn't really pin it down on one player in particular.
KG, I think this is for you, mate.
Go on. I was trying to
This comment.
look at the behavior. No, I was just trying to go and see I was getting back to see the highlights of how he lost the ball on the Malacia one. So literally in that day, I was just trying to check because I actually don't remember. I didn't go when we lose games. Yeah,
I don't watch it.
I'm not getting back to watch it. I'm not getting back to watch it.
You
what happened?
literally crashed out on that goal, so I don't even think you would.
Yeah, so what happened was
how we
is
got
Bruno
lost.
had the ball and he tried to do a 1-2 in the edge of the box with Cunha. Cunha's layoff was so rubbish. The ball was intercepted straight away, and then they played it in behind whoever's left. No, Cunha had come inside. They played it to the right back, who then released the striker. It was, but what happened for me is that everyone just skipped that part because Cunha was losing the ball a lot. No one remembered he's the one that lost that.
But too much happens before that. I'm watching it right now, and too much. That's a long run. He sprints the pitch, bro. Asula's like all on his own. Think about it, and then Maguire's telling him go out to him, and he doesn't because there's it's 2v1, and I don't know why Malacia doesn't go and break down the space, but he can't get over there.
He can't. That's why I had to add that I don't know who else was on the bench. I can't remember. I'm actually going to check that out, but I just didn't understand Malacia coming onto the pitch.
Heaven was on there. And then Euro, and I'm looking. Even Euro misses that header. It's a good save. Call it a good. I don't know what to call it there. Like a good save from Euro.
No, it's a bad miss from Euro. It's a bad miss because he's basically in a 6-yard box. He's in a 6-yard box by himself. He has to put that away. But it's just that for me personally, I didn't even see why Malacia was put on the pitch. I'm sure Heaven that's played so many games for us already, leading the line. I'm sure he could have done a left back job. Rather than putting on him that has not played any realistic minutes. And when I mean realistic minutes, I mean 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, upwards.
Nah, even when I watch it
I
back.
understand,
Have you
mate.
watched it back as well? Just now, I've watched it like 3 or 4 times.
I watched the whole game back when I was bored at work.
Maguire Malacia. Maguire's stuck in no man's land. He doesn't know whether to come on or go or nothing. It don't make sense. He's not covering. Ugate's got my man in the middle. Like the last shot is this. I'm not going to play it or nothing. But this is the last frame of it. Like
Maguire came inside too late.
Look at that. So then their hair. I don't know if it's on the screen right now.
Yeah, it is.
In this position here, Euro's got this man. Euro's got his guy. Ugate's got the guy over his shoulder. There's 2v1. How does he get inside the box? How do we go from there to hair? What's going on now?
See,
like
he sent Malacia to the shops.
No,
yeah,
but
if you watch the full clip through, Malacia starts doing a bit of a spin. Like you see him start to spin a little.
Oh
bit.
He goes completely the wrong way.
Yeah, if you see the clip like live action, you'll see Malacia looking the wrong way.
But he just
you know what? On the paper as well, people were complaining about the goalkeeper's position, but I just looked at that there. There's nothing else he could have done. He was right in the right place. I don't know why people are going after Lemons. Maybe because we picked him up too much. Malacia was put in the deep end and drowned. To this day, I don't understand why he came on. I don't understand why he came on. All right, let's move on. Charles.
Yeah.
Give us a game review. I know you were a bit shocked that we conceded both goals after the red card as well. So,
bro, I didn't even realize. I had to just do a quick check. Like, we conceded the penalty thanks to Captain Magnifico. They scored from it. and then we equalized, you would think we are on the up. But we just never capitalized on the momentum. We went in at the break, and like Connor said, we came out believing they have a red card, something's going to give, and there was no urgency. Then in the 90th minute, we get banged in the face. I'm not even like all of you. I don't blame Malacia for the goal. I don't blame Harry Maguire. I think it was just a banging goal. Like it just when you watch it, like it's what I can't blame anyone really. I just can't. Like man hit it like Lamens, no chance. Malacia, whatever. Maguire, they
He'll never
used
score a
him.
goal like that again.
Yeah, literally, they actually used Maguire as like a free
A
kick goal
wall.
to like to
Yeah.
bend it around the keeper. So like I can't blame Harry Maguire. It's just we just got banged in the face by Newcastle. So it's not really the goals that disturb me. It's the way we played. It's the way the game was overall because it was kind of indicative of the games that came before it, where there's no urgency. It's just pass it, whatever happens, happens. Nobody is really like they don't come into the game like ready to just win it. Like we're not blowing teams away. Like we are a proper slow burn of a team. Maybe if the team like has one or two goal scares, Bruno will wake up, and then now we have a game. But like we can't keep playing like that. And Newcastle showed us, all they had to do was just beat us physically, and that was it. They had the whole game to themselves, even with 10 men down. Like you wouldn't believe how long they were a man down if you watch that game. Like there was no point really, maybe towards the end where it felt like okay, Man United have an extra man on the pitch. So it is what it is. This is where Mr. Mikel Carrick has to earn his money. For all those that wanted to see him get the job, well, now he has to show his capabilities. We have suffered a loss. Let's see him galvanize the team and bring them back and stabilize us in our Champions League positions.
Yeah. I have to say, again, like I said, I watched that game again, and I can't tell you how I got angrier the second time watching Newcastle play out from the back and somehow look like they had two extra men. Trippier just kept running off Cunha like he wasn't there. Tonali, right? I know. Obviously, his name has been ringing the whole week because obviously there's a link with us going to buy him, right? But he showed out. He showed exactly why we're not. If anyone thinks we're getting him less than 80 million, I hope you need your brain checked. Newcastle are going to make sure we spend a lot on him. And he balled out. But I think the biggest frustration for me was Joe Linton.
Brother, we couldn't touch him.
Hothead.
Hothead
on a yellow card.
Did I not tell you
90
guys
minutes.
when we did the review when we did the show whenever we did the last show? Did I not say to you that midfield was going to be a problem for us?
Oh, yeah. Agreed.
I said it. I called it.
But do you know why it didn't hit? Because people thought it was a Mainu agenda.
I'm the best thing pushing an agenda, right, KG? With my passive aggressive behavior, It's not that I'm a female and I actually know something about football. It's just I have an agenda.
I never insinuated that. I never.
No. That's not for you. That is definitely not for you.
Yeah. Well, I can't look it. I don't even have my cards. I'm just here as a civilian right now.
Don't worry, I've got the cards for you, big man. Don't worry.
That's definitely not for you, KG. That's for the others in the chat that constantly jump on everything I have to say.
No, but you know what's funny though, Riri, right? They have that perception that you've got an agenda, but then there was total silence when Mainu was looking awful in the first half. Actually, not that much. Actually, the watch along, KG was calling him out, saying, "Bruv, he needs to do more. He needs to do more." Because it was crazy. He did not get. I think he didn't get 5, maybe 5 to 10 touches in the first half. He got more of his touch in the second half when there was space. When there was space, when there was time. And I thought, Jesus, I hope someone's noticed this, because if I mention it and I hear agenda attached to the word, then that means people are not watching the game anymore.
So what you think? You think Mainu's underperforming now?
I think Mainu's underperformed for 2 games, maybe 3. The first game you allowed
about the underperforming. It's like, brother.
Remember? Oh no, Charles, you weren't here. The last time I brought him up on this.
Yeah, you had an agenda. You had an
All
agenda.
I said was he's playing well, but I need more now. I need him to give me more assist. Blah blah blah. He gave an assist. People were celebrating, happy. I was as well. I said, okay, cool. Let's continue. Since then, it's just.
I think you know what it is. I think with me and Av is where he's concerned. The hype that a lot of people give this kid, I don't think this kid has reached that potential that they're putting on him. And I think for me, like, I don't get hype. I'm not that person. Like KG, you're that person. Like, you know, like you get hype, and that's your personality. But for me, I'm very like. I'm that typical African West Indian mother that's like, oh, that's a 80? And what? So you want me to what? Bake you a cake? Bring 100. So I am that person, and I am that person across the board. That's why where my opinion, where Cunha comes in, gets labeled as an agenda. But if you're going to sell me this player as a proven player, and yet still he's almost into a full season with us, and still not ripping up trees in any position that he's playing, I have a problem with that. So that's where my opinion comes in.
I'm looking up
to read some of these comments.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go on, KJ.
I'm looking up at the stats. It's on FootMob actually, and it's showing like how this kind of game went about, because you talk about the duels won and the duels lost. Kobe Mainu, what's that? He won 2 duels, lost 3. But then in terms of ground duels, 50% of his duels, aerial duels, this guy wasn't involved the way he needs to be. But then you look at players, Mateus Cunha won 17 duels, lost 9. But you think where Mateus is playing and where Kobe's playing, I don't think Kobe was physical enough. I didn't think he had the best. The next player that's like, in terms of, actually, I'll put this up actually, so you can have a look.
Hold on. So wait, you just said he's not physical enough, right? Is that something that another manager said about him before?
Wait, can I just say, before you start doing that, this is a game where Casemiro and Bruno were getting moved to. So
I'm showing everyone.
You know,
everyone.
So, all of them got moved to in this game.
Exactly. So blaming Kobe for the physicality,
I don't think it's a blame. I don't think it's a blame game. I think where Abs is coming from is like what I said. Like, people are gassing this kid, and I don't think this kid has reached that kind of level of what the gas is. What the gas is. At this point, he's still growing in his position.
He's growing. To be fair, I was running an agenda with that little comment. Yeah, go on, KG. I was running an agenda with that comment.
If you look at the performance though, at the top you got Mateus Cunha for like in terms of battling, right? And underneath you just got the Newcastle, Joe Linton, Kieran Trippier, Elanga. And if we go, then you got Nus Mazraoui, but he was getting cooked in the battle he was having. He was getting moved to. Harry Maguire, again, was on the defensive. But then you talk about our midfield gets involved so low down the pecking order. The first midfielder you see, and Bruno, I don't know where Bruno plays sometimes when he's in that mood. But you look at it.
If you go on football now, if you go on football, you can see players' heat maps of the game. So you can click on Bruno's name for that match, and you can see his heat map if you go to that match.
I am on that match.
Go down to where Bruno was then.
Go back to Drew. Okay, actually, yeah, go and do that.
Bruno should be the top.
Yeah, Bruno's at the top. Go to the top. Go to the top. There he is.
There you go.
There you can see his heat map.
Everywhere.
Jesus Christ. I wasn't joking when I said.
But that's normal for him, though. That's not anything new.
I know, but the thing is, because he's playing as the second striker, number 10, he does go forward a lot. And I remember at halftime, I called in and said, this guy needs to be disciplined. This is not a game for him running out of position. Because all the gaps that he was leaving, Tonani was taking. Joe Linton he's a bruiser, so he doesn't mind if someone's next to him. He's gonna like fight him.
Joelinton was looking for duels, bro. He was
look
hunting.
at go. You see Joelinton's heat map there. Go look at Mainu's heat map as well, just to compare, like as a little like, because you'll see the difference in the heat map of, like, you see where Joelinton was most like prominent on the pitch is where Mainu was as well. Like they're in similar positions across the inside.
And he did more as well. And Joelinton did more.
Joelinton just older brother Mainu.
But that's the thing about Mainu is like he's still young, he's still growing into his position, and I think he had a bad game against Newcastle. I don't think he had a particularly bad game against Crystal Palace. I thought he played quite well in that match. Everton as well. I think everyone played poor, not just Mainu, and I think it's just one of them things where when you look at him, he's going to take time to grow. Like, let's not forget he wasn't playing consistent football for the past maybe year or so. Like he was, he was getting benched, he was getting moved about, he was being told to play in a false nine in some games. He was then being told he wasn't. He was the second choice behind Bruno. Then he was also being told he's not strong enough, and it's just he wasn't given consistency, I think. And since he's come back in, he's been okay, but he's not been the best at times.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing special, just done okay.
Wow. That comment was wow. All right, let me KG, you're gonna give me your review, but also while you're at it, got a question for you. Super chat. Which two centre mids do you want in the summer?
Whichever ones Emery likes to the ones that Emery wants.
Just put Emery in his position.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, is that your managerial choice?
You and this manager, bro. You and this manager.
That's your guy.
By the way, this morning I was talking about body of work in the Prem, and then somebody came on after me talking about Europa League when I was not.
I ain't gonna lie. You might have missed me. I thought what you said was wild, but Prem, fine. Right, now I understand the distinction because I don't do that.
Anybody that knows me knows I don't watch any other
league
league. Why would I be speaking about other leagues when I don't watch? I am not a scholar. I'm not out here watching every league.
I just had time in my hands. I'm not a scholar either.
No, you got
bro, but Mandem are always scholar hunting. It is diabolical. You can't even give an opinion no more. You need to have watched 7 leagues. I know everybody on the squad.
I have one rule, and I have one rule, and it's a rule that me and my friends made because we didn't like people's opinion. You can't say you like a player if you've only watched him once. Or everything of his highlights. We want you to at least watch 5 games of the guy and then tell us what his strengths and weaknesses in those games. It's just one of those things.
You fight the scholar thing, yeah, but only scholars decide rules of how we're going to move. Bro,
it's a fair rule.
Let's cover this just a tad, yeah. Hold on. You see when etc. says a name, random name, yeah, and says this guy is going to be better than whoever we have. Then you go and check where does the guy play. Then you go check how many games he's played. And then you go, where did you get that information from? Then he tells you, oh, I spoke to someone and he told me. Is that not... You're going to believe his opinion after things like that? You're going to believe someone's opinion off or just highlights? Even you made a joke of the highlight rule with your scouting videos that you used to do.
Yeah.
No. KG's a professional scout. If you flew out to go watch Anthony play.
Yo. Sorry, I didn't even know West Ham went through.
Yeah, for good.
Yeah, they just won on penalties.
Yeah, they did.
So that West Ham.
West Ham beat Brentford on pens to go through in the FA Cup to play Leeds in the next round.
Now, by the way, it is crazy that Man City are playing Liverpool and Arsenal are playing Southampton. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't know what is going on. There is a conspiracy.
Wait, Arsenal playing who?
Southampton, I believe.
Chelsea have got Port Vale as well. Let's not forget Chelsea's Port Vale.
I don't care about Chelsea. Man is aging man.
But I can't believe that news. That's crazy. All right, cool.
Hey, but let's not forget Southampton threw a wrench in their league title challenge a couple seasons ago. They're talking about a quadruple. They can knock them out of that quite easily.
Bringing it back to the topic that we're discussing, because people are coming in as they gradually come in. The reaction to that game is that we literally got outplayed in the midfield in that game, and outplayed in that midfield with 10 men, which is even worse. So they got come this Sunday. They gotta fix that up. They definitely gotta fix that up.
Shit, wait, hold on. Oh, Nana's in that midfield, innit?
Eh?
Yep.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
about injury-wise, so I'll have a look at Aston Villa's injury record.
This guy heard of Nana and for the goalkeeper. No,
Yo,
Charles.
Charles
bro.
was about to crash
He's
out.
not here, bro. He's not here.
I was a little like, wait, hold on.
Charles
What?
was about to crash out.
Whew.
Yeah, their midfield right now is Buendia, Onana, and Douglas Luiz.
Wow, it's physical still. Physical.
Yeah, it's going to be a physical battle, but it's something we're going to have to get used to if you want to play consistent football.
No, Buendia ain't physical, and Douglas Luiz is practically rubbish, so I don't think it's going to be a physical battle. I think it's more the passing in and around, but they don't have their players. They don't have nothing. We should be able to slap these guys up well and truly. Like, and I've seen some of the highlights.
I hope this game, right? We're going to talk about it more in the next topic, but I hope this game people just realize don't let that idiot guy shoot, bro. That's all
Rogers.
Don't let him shoot.
That's how, if you don't track your man and let him in, that's gonna happen, bro. Because
bro. I remember the goal he scored the last time against us. Bro, so many
goals twice. It's mad.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move to the next topic, which is Carrick response. How is Carrick gonna respond? So he's Villa. So at the same time, we're just gonna do this, mix it in one. Let's mix it in one. Why not? Yeah. So Villa. By the way, just quickly, have you guys seen that after the 20th of March, we don't play again until the 13th of April?
Yeah, we have a month off. Just
bro.
Just to chill.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm frazzled. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we don't play until the 13th.
Do you know what?
What chilled?
You guys will have to sit down and come up with content to do for those
3 weeks.
Yeah, KG, have you got any acting gigs ready? Like, if you got any scripts you need to go prepare for? Like,
wow.
3 weeks, bro.
He does. Don't even.
I know. You were smiling the other day. We already know.
He has to practice because he's gonna have a table.
Hey, you've got 2 weeks free, big man.
But the worst thing is, well, for us is the game is on a Monday.
For fuck's sake, again.
It's a Monday. It's a Monday night football, bro.
I think to be fair, I think we've had the most Monday night footballs this season.
Yeah, I think we have. I think 3 already. Like, I'm sure.
I think we've had more than 3. But
we have more than 3.
It's a lot easier because we're not in Europe. Like,
we're just
broadcasters can just put us on a Monday night, and it doesn't really affect our schedule for anything, does it?
We have open availability, bro. It's mad.
Help me out. Let me understand. Who are we playing on that Monday?
Aston Villa.
No, the next.
No. So Leagues. 13th of April's league.
And Old Trafford.
At home.
Yeah, at home.
Calvert-Lewin and
it's rubbish, isn't it? Rubbish.
Nah, but like, why? That's the sort of game you should have on a Saturday, like 2. Or not even at 2.
You know why it's a frustration? Because on Mondays when the world is watching it, Man United just try to be idiots, bro. That Friday night, I swear we got a Friday night game as well. We got some dumb games just in weird spaces.
See, like Bob just said, in total, it's like 8 Monday night games we had this season.
Bro, you see, that's what happens when, again, you just have open availability.
They don't need
to do, bro.
They don't need to do this, but
I think they've pushed it. I think they're disrespecting United a lot, bro. There's a lot of Monday night,
bro.
It's a lot.
We're the biggest
club, the
biggest team, so I hear it. Like they're gonna do that. Like the world watching our games is more fun.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That 2 weeks off, we're gonna hear the most bullshit stories from the media. You know that?
No, we are gonna see links like never before, bro. We're gonna see links. We're gonna be linked to everyone.
We're gonna see some bullshit story for 2 weeks, bro.
You're gonna see anything and everything, bro.
That's the thing for us not being in Europe, though, because we won't be playing on Monday if we've got a game on the Thursday or we had a game on the Tuesday or the Wednesday, would we? That's the consequences of not being in Europe.
That's the Amarim
Boy,
process.
I hate Arsenal fans. I hate Arsenal fans. Compare indoor friendlies.
No, we can't even get our friendlies going because we want to go Saudi Arabia and then Trump's done and done.
No,
this
we have to. We have to. It has to be.
No, we can't. Airspace is shut down.
Brother, like, what do you want to do there?
You can't.
Trump wanted to go Saudi. Like, Trump wanted a Saudi settings, and then Trump's wanted to do that.
We have to fly somewhere, bro.
No, they can't fly to Saudi. All them airports.
Yeah, the airspace has been shut down.
The airspace is shut down. The airspace
Let
is shut
them
down.
go nines, I beg. Right,
Wait,
you know.
Let me get this right. When's this time off? I'm just trying to look at this thing.
It's
So
from,
if you look at,
it's from March 20th. That's when we play Leeds, I think.
So we play Bournemouth away, 20th of March.
Right.
And then the next game in the league is the 30th of April.
Yeah, the next game is the 13th of April.
Bro, it's just free time. Like, just go outside, touch grass.
We have 24 days off, basically, KG. KG, we have 24 days off.
Well, vibes in.
Almost a month, bro.
Do you know, if I'm one of these players right now, I'm thinking about where I'm going on holiday for a week. Not even a week, too. I'm taking 2 weeks off. I'm just going to be like, Carrick,
are you crazy? They need to go work extra hard, bro.
I thought this was our last break. And then we'll just
I think that's the last break.
Yeah, that's the
last break. That's the last break.
Because we've got the international
after that,
break,
we go
and then
straight
FA
out
Cup.
the season. We go straight out the season.
It's international break and FA Cup week at the same time. Like, once one's over, the next one starts, and it's just obviously we're out of them both.
Oh no, what else? I didn't make nothing.
Yeah,
was making
we have freedom.
by that time. Yeah, we should. That's true. We should have Dogu back.
Yeah, Dogu's already on. Yeah, he's doing solo training right now. Dogu is anyway.
Enough time for us to break it. Wait, enough time to figure us out to break down the low block. That's funny as hell. That's funny. All right, so look, let's really look at this thing.
So yeah, what's important now, right? Is
we
we're gonna
don't
have to try and figure out. You're going.
If you don't win these 2 games, Villa, Bournemouth, you see the manager search that's gonna start in this month off. It's gonna be disgusting. I don't think you understand what's going on right now. A month
I'm
off.
telling you, the stories, left, right, players,
we're linked,
training,
managers,
Gareth Southgate linked. You're gonna hear mad stuff. Like, how mad is it gonna get?
Let's do a bingo card for it.
They've already said Southgate. Hey, if we
KG,
do,
get the book. We'll make some predictions. We'll make some predictions for it.
Yeah. Let's predictions that you reckon that's definitely gonna happen in this month off. What are we gonna hear? Like,
well, you've already said Southgate, haven't you? So
we're gonna hear something about Tonali.
They already linked to De Zerbi.
Apparently, Oyston has already said.
Yeah, we're not getting
no
Southgate. It's
hey, don't worry about it. Team Sport on Twitter are gonna do it. Like,
this is on a bingo card for sure.
Yeah, Kobe contract talks.
Contracts. A player fallout or something with a manager, like a player fallout. I guarantee we'll have a player fallout in between now and then. Like
with Carrick.
Yeah, there'll be an article about it. I'm not saying it'll be true. I'm saying there's going to be an article about it. Though.
To be fair, United already come out to squash that whole with training light story this week, haven't they?
Yeah, so there's going to be a new story, isn't there? Like, we've got,
like, you know what? Bruno transfer.
Yeah.
Bruno contract extension, not even transfer. Extension.
No, it's not going to be a contract extension.
Contract extension is boring,
Can I do something as well? If Mason Mount's not back from injury by that final game, he won't be back by the time we play our next game after the break. Like, Mason Mount is just going to be stingy for that entire period.
I forgot Mount.
Is Dillit back? Will Dillit be back by then?
No,
I don't know.
We don't know. Nobody knows.
Based on that, hold on. All BS aside from what people have been talking about, the man's ex-wife and whatever. Based on that sit down that Flex had with the doctor, KG.
Yeah,
it sounds like he really messed up 2 of his what do they call it? In your spine, the
discs,
the vertebrae or the disc. Sounds like he did a number on it on 2 of his discs.
It could be his missus.
Did a number on his discs.
I know it's been International
Not
Women's
even
Day.
going to touch that, bro. I'm not touching that. I am not
KG,
touching
whatever
that,
you get up
bro.
to in your spare time on National Women's Day, it's up to you, KG.
All I'm saying, yeah, is it's too suspicious, fam. Man's out like this. He's supposed to be back in a week, 2 weeks to like this guy's been on grass, off grass. Nah, man, this is higher powers going on right now.
Nah, she was allegedly
But people
consulting the
don't
crystals.
realize how much your spine controls. You know, like legit, your
Damn.
spine controls a lot of stuff. So
Yeah, but I don't know, man. This much?
yeah,
This much? It's a bit. It's
back
too long,
injuries
man.
injuries are not. They're not
Bro,
easy to.
it's
Hey,
sounding
KG,
hyena-ish.
add this to the bingo card. Ratcliffe to say something wild again.
Oh, for the love of all that.
No, you want Ratcliffe.
Nah.
I'm gonna get
He's not gonna
Do
say
you
nothing
see
Man
how? Do
United.
you see how Manchester United's PR has been working overtime?
Yeah.
Do you know what's one thing as well I thought about today? I just got home from town. I was sat there. I was thinking, do you know who has had no flame, like no stick in a while, no like headache? They're just relaxing. The Glazers, they've just had so much time off since Ratcliffe come in. He's been the biggest. He's been the biggest distraction ever for them. Like he's been the biggest.
Nah,
like
they love him. They definitely love him.
yeah, they
He's-
love that guy.
They're right now trying to stay off the Epstein files and donating everything they have to the blue and white.
That's crazy.
Rashford return.
I ain't
You
touching
look,
that one.
they're gonna do a Rashford return talk.
Ah,
no,
bring-
no,
Carrick's
no,
already
no,
Carrick's
no.
already
Bring my
said that he doesn't
bring-
mind him
Nah,
returning. So
Unless he's
bring
coming
my boy
to
in.
Park
Bring
Float
Rashford back.
or
Hey.
something like. There's nothing like.
Oh,
like
please
that,
don't
you know
start.
what?
Connor with this
I just
Rashford
realized
talk.
who's in the chat right now. Connor with this
Cunha.
bring
see that number
Rashford
10?
back
You're
nonsense,
going to 14, Cunha. You're going to number 14. My star boy's getting his number back. You can have
No,
number.
he's not.
Rashford is
And I've
not-
had enough of
Like-
that straight away. Yeah,
He's
thank you
not.
very much.
He is
Really
like,
flower,
what?
bro.
He's calling him Star.
Like,
He's calling that big man Starboy, bro.
Starboy.
Starboy.
That's his
Thank you.
Starboy, bro.
Thank you, bro. Grown ass man.
Hey,
Starboy.
Court said add this one potential new investor from the Middle East. I don't think so.
Not right now.
Bro.
Who knows the wartime? I
Not
don't
right
know about
now.
No. That's a
Not
little too
happening.
close.
Not right now.
They ain't got that kind of time right now. They're focused on. They got bigger fish.
Not right now.
Bigger fish to fry. Nah,
that.
that's all right.
You know what? No, I'm not doing politics on here. They stop that. Just hopefully it's gonna end very soon, according to Orange Man. So,
Not the orange, man.
Vibes is on vibe shit tonight.
vibes, man. Fuck off, man. Fuck off, man.
Vibes is on
Fuck
vibes.
right off.
Vibes.
Okay.
No, but
so,
with all seriousness, with that comment right there, not that I agree with it, but
We know you do.
I was talking I was talking to Ferbs last night, and I was telling him, if we look at Mbeumo's drop off started happening once that dynamic with him and Ahmad got kind of shuffled. And if you looked at him at Brentford, he and what was the other guy's name? Wissa.
Whistle.
They had that dynamic, that push-pull kind of dynamic. So Mbeumo he's very accustomed to having that kind of connection with another player. And when him and Ahmad had that, it was clicking. When that got shuffled around, if you notice, like, he's still making certain runs and he's still getting in the box. But I think he's been thrown off kilter with that.
Do you think that's?
Yeah.
Do you think
to be fair, he had a little bit of a partnership growing with Cunha as well. It was Cunha and Ahmad, and then both of Ahmad was still there. The City and Arsenal, I think Ahmad was still there. Cunha was coming off the bench, and then now Ahmad is. Sesko's deserved to start, so you can't really get upset that he's starting. So he's between Mbeumo and Ahmad to start. I know, I do get what you mean, because it was every game that those two got to work with each other on the attack. But
you know what's
like 3-4-3. So,
but you know what's happening though. His first touch has been poor, and his passing ability has gone down. That's what's going on. Mbeumo has just been poor on the ball, and he's not even like that. That's what it comes down to. Some of these players, when Delo's playing a bit better than you, something's wrong. You know what I mean? Delow's getting the ball and he's passing it to you, then you're losing it. Or you're getting pressed off. Like there's certain times he's on the floor. I think I've seen him more on the floor than on his feet in recent games, especially that Newcastle.
I'll be honest as well.
it's-
The way he can't take on a man one-on-one as well, that's disappeared. And he had that at Brentford. I don't know.
but is he
how that
like?
Do you
goes
think it's
away.
time to rest him then? At least you think, like, not rest him per se, but
I
like, do you think
he
it's
he's
time
had
on
to
the
a
bench?
lot more space
just
to
just
run
put him on the
into
bench
at
for a
Brentford.
game? Even if you bring him on partway through, when you've got Ahmad there, Ahmad can create without him having to have someone alongside him to help him out fully. Like, I'm not saying that Mbeumo needs someone there all the time, but you give Ahmad that chance on the right side by himself. Ahmad's going to take it without having to have someone to help him. He's going to do something more, I feel, than Mbeumo would.
But that's my question to you guys, because again, I am not a scholar. Mbeumo is not a winger.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's most of his career been spent as a winger.
Okay.
Literally, this is one of the arguments that
He's them-
that
he's
Wajid
I
had
know he
in
them
played.
Liverpool.
I know he played
Salah-esque
striker
wingers.
for. I know he played striker for Brentford a whole season.
No, he did not just striker. He also played on the wing, and there was even a game he played wing back.
Yeah,
Like he
but
literally covered all three. Like, and Bournemouth, he should be one of those players that can cover all three positions without any solid adjustment.
But I
needed.
think he adapted into the new system, as you're saying, because the guy was like, he was in a 10. He started off his career at Man United, had to learn the 10 position. We've now said to him, you've got a new, like, him and Ahmad have a new objective. They have to play differently. So Ahmad will go out wide, or he's come inside, he go out wide. Now, the way then we made him the striker. We said, you know what, you're down the middle. Now we said again, go out on the right, on the wide right. It's a lot of positions, really, in terms of.
But that's what worked for him at Brentford in the sense of like he was in striker, but then he was in the wing, and they were back and forth switching.
Yeah,
in games.
but he was switching that between him and Wissa. With this team, he's switching it with multiple people, so the cohesion is not there. So even at Brentford, when he was switching out, it was with him and another player that he was accustomed to doing that switch with. As of recent on this team, it's a multitude of players that he's been doing that switch with. So the cohesion of like knowing what each other is going to do is not completely there anymore, like it was early in the season with him and Ahmad. Like he knew Ahmad's run, Ahmad knew his run, so that cohesion was there. Now he has to develop that cohesion between whether it be Bruno passing him the ball or Cunha giving him the ball or him and Sesko going back and forth. You know, he has to develop that.
I like this comment. He needs a player to play off. All the players that are closest to him are not in the Wissa Ahmad
Exactly.
mode. They're all more direct. So it's every man for himself up front. I think that's a very common thing in that United.
That's a real true statement, JP. That's you summed up what I'm trying to say. Like that is definitely.
To be fair, I was even going to say
what I have noticed.
That's been a problem for United front line for a long time. Even when you go back to Cristiano Ronaldo, he had Greenwood. Sorry, he had that man on the right, and he had Rashford on the left. Ain't no one gonna stick. None of those two are gonna produce for him. They're gonna try and go for themselves.
I'm adding that to the bingo, actually. Greenwood links.
Yeah, especially with the Deserby talks.
That boy is not coming back.
Can someone please end the Deserby talks right now? I don't want him. He can't be in the frame.
I've seen reports of him going to Tottenham at this point, like because they're apparently looking at sacking Tudor if he loses his next couple matches.
So you're going to take Deserby to Tottenham right now?
I've seen links with him apparently going there. If he loses a couple more matches,
I don't mind it.
Do you know what's mad though? When you think about it, have these guys since they come back from AFCON, did they just leave everything there? Because Ahmad was performing at AFCON. I couldn't wait for Ahmad to return.
Ahmad was playing well when he came back, but he wasn't affecting the score sheets directly. And the people that were ended up starting, and rightfully so. So you can't really feel for Ahmad. Mbeumo, I mean, I think he's just been poor. You know, I hear all this talk of cohesion and he needs this. Like, I'm seeing and this is where it comes down to what are we seeing? Is it that him and this guy are off the level? Like, oh, he's passing there and somebody ain't there, or somebody is passing? No. I'm giving you the ball. and I can't trust that you can hold it. That's what is going on with Mbeumo right now. And I don't think that is down to whether Ahmad is playing or Sesko is starting. Like, he is just in a poor vein of form right now.
Yeah.
When he came, his touch was the first thing that people were raving about. Look at that touch. Look at the weight of pass. Look at how, like, again, everybody was even using it as a joke, like he'd be using his yash to hold the ball. We were all talking about it. Now, as you say, man is setting yash and winding up on the floor. It's just nothing is working out for him right now. And to be honest, what do you do? She's the one that is providing most of our goals and assists. Well, I
I
think
mean, you
Bruno
say
has.
that,
I
and then
think Bruno
that
has
chance he
overtaken
missed
him.
that Newcastle game was
Yeah,
horror.
brother. I said it in the chat. He said was gone that game. I don't know what was going on that game, but
I thought
Mbeumo wasn't there. It
I
was
felt he
probably
should have been
NN.
hooked a lot sooner in that game. Like I think
Yeah.
after the first half, because he
Yeah.
like at half time he went in on a yellow card, 4 fouls committed. He missed a chance that he missed. He was just looking poor across the entire game at Newcastle. I
As
think
soon as
should
he
have been
whacked
hooked at
it,
half-time.
he should have been hooked. As soon as he whacked that open,
Nah,
take him
you
off.
can't
He
do
could
it
even have
straight.
taken a
Took him
touch
off.
on that one,
Which
you know.
comes back to the
Took him off.
topic of Carrick and what should he do different? Do you guys think Carrick got the substitutions right?
I've
Yeah.
already said
Yes,
I
but
think
too
it's a
late.
game
No,
manager's
whoa.
fault.
Not all of them. Yes, he got majority of them right, but he done it too late for me. That
I
was
don't
the
even
thing
think
that bothered me.
it was too late because again, if Mbeumo was just normal, like we are probably laughing to the bank right now. Like we are talking about how Newcastle bopped us, but it is what it is. Match ends 2-1. Instead,
See,
Or if Ramsdale
it's-
doesn't save that Xerxes shot as well, because
oh yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but-
Because there were times there. It's just
it's Carrick with the substitutions.
how many goals? Is that this season? Like when? Since
Bro,
when?
I want to check it. I literally want to check it because
Wait,
that's
what's the stat?
embarrassing.
What
Ahmad
was
has only
the
got
stat?
2 Premier League goals.
yeah. I think he has 2 goals and 2 assists all season,
Yeah,
In the
or
Premier
something
League.
like that.
Oh,
or something like
that's
that.
it. Do you know what?
Yeah, two
And it-
goals, 2 assists.
Yeah, I was
28
right.
matches.
Yeah, I was right.
You know
The numbers.
I
Yeah,
think
the
it-
numbers.
I'm not gonna think it though. I'm not gonna don't overreact to this. Don't overreact to the numbers. What have you thought of Ahmad's overall play though this season?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
he's been good.
No,
Like, we
what
can
do
No,
you
see
think?
I
the
have to.
Right.
No, I'm sorry. I have to. If you're a creative player,
This
Yeah,
wing back.
no.
We didn't play like wing. We didn't play proper wing backs. We played attacking wing, as in the wing backs are in attacking positions.
Right.
Yeah.
They're
When
not
we were playing under Ramry, we weren't scoring goals anyway.
what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
what they weren't defensive. They were attackers, bro. That's what the whole point is. But we did nothing in attack. That's not good enough, bro. You can't tell me 2 goals, 2 assists for Ahmad. Blessy is what they're calling him before. It's good
Right,
enough.
no, but when you look at Ahmad this season compared to last season, this season he's playing in the wing back role. He's playing out wide. He's playing further back. Sure, they're attacking, but he's further back. Last season, he was playing in that 10. He was playing in that 10. He was playing in that forward position. He was.
I can't because now, like, look, this is what we're comparing him to.
Don't excuse this, bro. That's
Oh,
not
No,
wow.
you can't. And
Vibes is on trolling.
Vibes is
don't
fine,
put it
by the way.
up.
This comment, I actually agree with him. He said his performances are fine, but
Yeah,
he needs to-
that's
Yeah,
the
he
thing.
had a
Like,
few more goals
yeah.
into it. We're not going to complain.
But I have a
His
question,
overall
though.
performance has been
Go
good.
Go ahead, KG. Go ahead. KG, go ahead.
He must have goals. It's not even. What do you
It's
call
not.
it? He must have goals. He's
Now
not
we're talking.
not good
Now we're
enough.
talking.
We look at him as a player, like a serious player for us. He must. These players, like the fact of the matter is, we're looking at this is where I get upset with the team because if we say is Bruno creating? Well, Cunha, I know you're meant to be in there creating. Ahmad, you're meant to be in there creating. In Mbeumo, you're meant to be in there creating. And who the fuck's gonna find the striker? Because I don't. This guy gets two chances a game, and he's deadly. So what the hell is going on? You know, little things like this when you're saying, look, you man, please, if you can't break it down, knock the ball into the striker. Let him get his head on it. But we're not doing that. That's the little things that just is annoying. You know, when you watch us play and you think, well, the first 20 minutes, they're like, hey, KG, calm down. Wait, can we give service to this player, please? Can we start to do this? Like, that's what's
Can I just add something on to that? Then? So, how many games this season have we seen Ahmad start alongside Sesko in that position? Like, since Carrick's come in, we've not seen it. So, we can't judge Ahmad from that point on. Sure, for the early part of this season, judge him off that. But you can't be asking Ahmad on that side to be creative for someone he's not playing with or he's not having the chance to create stuff for. But I just want to quickly circle back to a point that Riri was asked about if Carrick got it wrong with the substitutes. I think Carrick did get it wrong with the substitutes in the sense of he made them way too late and he brought on the wrong players. Because he brought on
that's interesting.
He brought on Diogo Dalot and Manuel Ugarte in the 61st minute. Dalot, sure, bring him on because Shaw needs to come off, obviously, because he's not fully fit and he needs to rotate. Yeah, fair enough. You need to bring Dalot on and he does bring you somewhat in creative sense. But when you bring on Ugarte, you're throwing away your midfield battle there. If Casemiro, you're getting Casemiro, Bruno, and Mainu are getting ragged around the midfield. I mean, Ugarte can run, but he doesn't offer you anything else in the midfield. He doesn't offer you the chance of keeping the ball. He doesn't offer you the chance of helping you progress forward and creating chances for us to score. And then he brings on Ahmad and Xerxes in the 77th minute. Like, you're bringing them on with 30 minutes to go. Sure, like, the Xerxes got a chance with that great shot from outside the box that was saved, but that's just what a player will make by himself. That's not going to get us a goal in the latter parts of the game when we need one consistently. And I feel like he got the subs wrong with the time and he got the subs wrong with who he brought in and when.
Okay, so you're right about Dalot. Dalot had to come on because Shaw was getting tired and to be fair, Shaw like we did a combined 11 and people picked Shaw over Hall, and I was sitting there going, "Whoa, ouch, that's a shock," because my man gets forward, he goes and help the attack. Shaw can't do that. He can't do that anymore. He can't get up. He can't go support. He can't do that. Right?
I think he can. I think he still can.
You're right. We haven't seen Shaw go past Cunha.
I don't know what the point is because Cunha doesn't even stay down the wing. He goes into
because Cunha goes too far
inside. Someone needs to be wide. If Cunha goes inside, someone needs to be high and wide. It's Luke Shaw's never there.
Yeah,
in that game where we're trying to do overload with 10 men, Luke Shaw is never there.
But when you look at the other side, where have you got Dalot on that side or Mazraoui on that side? You've got them so high up that then if you turn Shaw up, you've got two centre-backs at the back. You've got Harry Maguire and Lenny Yoro at the back.
We had 10 men.
And then you've got Anthony Gordon and you've got Alanga up against Maguire for pace.
But
you have to have the extra player back just in case.
Imagine this for a second. Where is it safer to be? Luke Shaw on the halfway line versus Alanga, or Luke Shaw in their half, and then Alanga has to come back and defend.
Hey, wait, because they were trying that.
I saw that Alanga run from the corner.
They were waiting on it. They were waiting every single time. Alanga first out.
He was raring to go.
Wait here, we're coming. We'll get that ball to you, and I'm telling you, it was a problem for us.
So it had to be done in that sense of if you're going to put one up the pitch, you can't expect the other to be there. And when you've got Cunha drifting so far inside, it's hard for a player to make the overlap because the reason when you've got a player on that left-hand side with the ball, you don't know if they're going to drive it wide, they're going to cut inside with the ball, and then you can have the extra player that will go wide to kind of distract the defender. When you've got Cunha constantly drifting inside, you're getting rid of Shaw's potential attacking ability.
No, but Shaw has to take blame himself. We haven't seen Shaw. Yeah. I've said it. I haven't seen Shaw get to the byline or do anything.
You guys remember when Mazraoui came on the last game and then he went forward and everyone's like, "Oh, right,
but people haven't also noticed that Shaw hasn't done any kind of overlapping with Dorgu this entire season. Before Dorgu got injured,
doesn't even pass to him.
He does not do overlapping anymore. Remember when he used to do overlapping with Rashford? Since Rashford left, Shaw doesn't do overlap. He doesn't.
Do you know what, Riri? You've convinced me. We'll bring Rashford back.
Yeah, sorry.
So as we were saying,
Yeah.
like Luke Shaw can't run up and down the pitch no more. You can see it in his face. Like he doesn't have it. So more reason why he should dip or just become a centre back, but not for my club. Like just
No, you
go
can't be a centre
elsewhere.
back. You only
Yeah,
work in the back three. He's
brother,
never going to do.
he can be
Three
a
at the
centre
back,
back
and
for
Shaw's one of them.
Brighton. I don't care. He can go play anywhere else, and I don't care. He has no future here. As
And the
it
thing is,
stands.
he's done all this.
Let
He's
him leave.
stayed fit this year for the World Cup. If he doesn't get picked next year, watch, you'll be injured. You'll be injured.
We shouldn't be watching. He should be gone.
That's my take. That's my take, Charles. Like legit. Like this summer, they have to find him a club.
Why do I have to watch?
We've got too many things to do. We can't do that just yet. If we're losing,
We do need a left. We do need a proper left back.
We have to get one.
Yeah.
We have to get one,
especially when we're doing inverted wingers. You can't do inverted wingers and not have an overlapping fullback. It doesn't make no sense.
You lot are saying that with Carrick as your manager. You don't know who our manager is.
Regardless, okay, so let me make. I'm speaking for myself. For me, the last time we had a conversation about transfers and who we should buy and who we shouldn't buy, when they went out and got Cunha for God knows what reason, maybe because he had a release clause, but I had said we needed a proper midfielder and we needed a left back in case Shaw decided he wasn't going to do what he was going to do. And everybody was saying, oh, once Shaw is healthy, he's one of the best left backs in the league.
Isn't what's the name of the left back though? As if someone was just saying now, Dogu.
Yeah, Dogu is a left back.
Dogu. That JJ Gabriel's gonna come through next season. They can't hold on to him. They have to play him. They're gonna play him.
He's 15, 16. I'd give him another year in the under 21s if he's that good. If he's that good, put him in the under 21s.
No. Connor, no.
Connor. He's played under 20. I swear he's played under 21.
He's playing under 18s right now. He's playing under 18s right now.
Do me a favor, just check. I'm sure he's played under 21 and he dropped him back to under 18s.
Yeah, I'm like 85% sure he's
guys. I beg, let them just play him, and let us see if he's rubbish or not. Because I'm tired of all this play the youth. You know
he's
what?
Not rubbish.
Give the people what they want. I think he is rubbish because I've never seen him play. So that's just me. I don't think any of these youth men that are asking to play are good at anything, bro. The ones that go out on loan when it is time to sell, brother, we'll be talking about prices in Zidane Iqbal's. And that guy was supposed to be one of our bloody talents. No. All these men are dead. Every single one of them dead.
No, but then
he
might be in the vein of that Rio Ingamoa type thing. We're watching this Mane kid play right now for Wolves. Yeah, yes, it's Wolves, but Man United are now linked with him, and he'll play. He'll get games. He'll start. So you can't tell me. You can't tell me that now. We're just gonna say all the clubs want him. By the way, let's not forget that all the clubs are interested in him. He's supposed to be a super talent. Why not? Why not now say, here's a game for you. Have a look.
All right, let me just quickly read this super chat.
All
I need from the players.
Can I respond to that?
1 second, Charles. All I need from the players is to make Champions League football for next season. Once that is accomplished, players that have wasted our time for so long need to go. Yep, he's 100%. Also, I hope you're feeling well, Just Kicks, as well.
Oh yeah.
Can I quickly just respond to that point that KG just made? Because in October he'll turn 16. He's, from what I can see, the stats I've looked online, he's only played under 18s football right now. If you want to go and throw a 16-year-old kid into the Carabao Cup, maybe an early round of the FA Cup, or whatever sort of Premier League game you want to throw him into, you have to be prepared for that kid to fail. And if he fails on the biggest stage after being hyped up by a load of fans online that enjoy watching highlight reels, enjoy watching every single little clip of a goal he scores in them under 18 games, and he fails, you have to be prepared for that kid to get a load of abuse on social media, a load of people in the headlines posting stuff about him, United wonder kid flops on debut, all the little headlines that you'll get. You'll have to be prepared for his confidence to tank, you'll have to be prepared for his mental health to go down, and you'll have to be prepared for him maybe not reaching the heights that he could potentially reach in future off of a bad start to his career. I'm not saying that it will happen.
We don't have to be prepared. He would have to be prepared.
Brother,
He
ain't
would
no
have
skill
to
of
be
mine,
prepared
though.
to be.
He's
He would have to
player.
be prepared for what? Being put into a
All of
a
those,
situation he's
okay,
too young
Doesn't
for.
he
No,
wants to
no.
play
Okay.
He's
now. I don't
15.
understand, but
Give
he
him
wants to
time to
play ball.
progress. He's 15 years old. He's
But
a
Connor,
15
But he
year old
wants to
kid.
I am
play.
not disagreeing with you. What I am trying to say to you
Give them
is
what
that
they
the
ask for.
fan base doesn't give a shit. They don't have to be prepared. They're going to do what they're going to do regardless. The
Thank you.
young man in question is going to have to decide whether or not he is mentally ready to get onto that stage and deal with whatever fallout comes with that particular move. That is what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing
Yeah,
with
no,
you.
like, yeah. I just thought you, like, I thought you were trying to say, no, we should throw him in
No,
the deep
I'm
end.
not
Like,
disagreeing
yeah,
with
no,
you. The
my
fan
bad.
base
If you
doesn't
ask
give a shit,
me,
Connor. They
yeah.
don't care.
Listen,
If you ask me, loan him to Coventry next season
why?
and then sell him to bloody Birmingham, bro. Like,
We say this, and we say this, and we see players like what's the kid that's playing for Real Madrid right now, left back.
Who?
Oh,
Alvaro Carreras.
yeah.
Alvaro Carreras.
We sell him for 50.
Alvaro.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
sell
we
him
see-
for 8, and then they get sold on for 55 million. Yeah,
We
And then
just
see our kids go out and do stuff. Like, I don't know if there's many people crashing out saying, "Right, youngsters, this is our part of our club. This is that." If you're hearing that, I'm just saying the little look like pre-season. He'd be traveling with us to just see what's going on, and we're getting on the
No,
Europe.
of course, most
pre-season,
definitely.
fair enough. If you want to do pre-season, and I'm not opposed to a pre-season idea, but I'm not throwing him in the deep end of men's
now,
first
I
team
wouldn't-
football.
You know what? Hey, KG, add that to the stories of that break about how many people are going to try and buy him during that break.
nah, brother.
Nah,
That's gonna be a big story.
in my mind, he's not playing first team football until he's at least at least 17, or once he's at the age around 16 or so, and the academy coaches are telling me he's 100% ready. I don't see any point of trying to put pressure on the young kid at that age. You have to be willing to protect these kids
Don't be
nowadays.
surprised if he does end up at Barca and they just starting him next season, just like that. We look at we'll be standing there with our like mouth open saying, "Yo, again." You know them ones there because we like, oh, it has to be perfect. It's fine.
How many players have we let go like that went to do what you're talking about? How many youths?
Pogba one. Well,
Yeah, it's a special
Pogba
one.
one, and then
And that Real Madrid left back, so 2 in the last
brother,
10
the
years.
Real Madrid left back. Madrid are actually really, really poor right now, so I wouldn't even say he's doing much of anything.
Listen, number 11 is
Well,
doing very well at Marseille, but no one wants to talk about
That's
it.
what I'm
yes,
saying.
number 11, right?
You
Yes.
see, so
right.
in all the time that we have sold youngsters
performing
and
the
we
big
have
games,
praised
but he's still doing
youngsters, only 3 have actually gone on to do something to pepper us, and 1 actually came back. So like, I'm not really stressed. Send him Coventry and then Birmingham. I will be fine. Okay.
I like this take because it's gonna age badly. I think
what that I don't care because I haven't watched him, brother. I don't watch under 18s, but every time I hear play the youth, it drives me mad.
KG, is that a yellow card?
No,
Really,
no,
is that a yellow card in the
What did I
comments?
do?
It's
Oh,
not
comment.
you
Oh,
in the comments.
okay.
It's not a yellow card.
this is your show.
Yeah, no, that's a red card. That's a red card. I'm not even. I'm giving that a red card for in the comments.
Wait, which one?
That's yellow.
From a certain moderator in the chat.
I just think that's a strong tackle, to be honest.
I think that's a red card. I think that's a red card. I think
Vibes. I need to change that to a video. I'll do that tonight. Do that tonight. All right, Wajid, welcome. I know you've been thrown right into the conversation, so let me ask you questions straight off the bat. What does Carrick need to do for the next game to bounce back? That's the first question I'm going to ask you.
Win.
What is he going to do to the team to make it win? Such a simple. Oh, and
No,
also,
but
take off your hood, bro. What are you doing? Take off your hood. Yeah, I know what you've done. Take off your hoodie, bro.
He's not doing that. He's not going to do it. Come in here looking like Darth Vader, like a Sith Lord.
This is stay good. This is stay good until the lock come back. That's all you need to do. This is what he's referring to.
What changes does he have to make to the team, though? Do you think there's any changes he has to make to the team?
I don't. Oh, we just played poorly at Newcastle. We're a thin squad. Aside from the only comments we do is what change one of the attackers. If it's not Sesko, bring in Ahmad. If it's not Cunha, bring in Mbeumo, blah, blah, etc., etc. Because we don't have wingers. And what defensively, Maguire's rock solid. The Ligt is injured. Is Leach still injured?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yes, he is.
So that leaves you Euro or Heaven for the other center back position. You have three fullbacks to rotate between the two fullback positions because Ahmad's not going back there anymore. And obviously everyone lost their shit at Malacia for the second goal, even though
I think Maz is injured too, by the way.
What were you saying about the second goal, Watch?
No, everyone lost their shit on Malacia for the second goal. Brother, all of us here have more Prem minutes than he did this season. I don't understand why anyone was expecting. You know what I'm saying? Right? So like that's that. And then in midfield, you can't take out Casemiro. Bruno is the best number 10 in the world. So what do you do? Take out Menu for Ugarte.
That was start a stampede, bro.
No.
I'm just asking hypothetical questions.
I'm not even answering. I'm just answering your question. Innit? And then aside from that, what are you gonna put in Bayindi instead of Lemons? This is
yeah. So there ain't no changes to make.
No, but this is what happened. We got a razor. We have a razor thin squad. You can't really do much. For me, you can take out any of the attackers at point Ahmad and see what he does this time around because they were all shit, and that's about it. Just go with the game.
I would leave Cespo. But yeah, the other two, either one can be.
You know what? The thing is, I feel sorry for Sesko because after a while he was just starved. He was just starved.
That's his story started.
Whether he's coming off the bench or he started this last game, the only person that's like giving him feeding him is Bruno for the most part. Ahmad's on the pitch. Ahmad will try to get the ball to him, but like to JP's comment earlier that you highlighted, Abs, most of our forward players, for lack of a better word, they're selfish. They're going for glory if they have the ball and they see the goal. They're not looking to pass the ball.
I forgot about Xerxes' 3-minute cameo where obviously that shot he hit from 25 yards is the greatest shot that's never gone in, apparently, because, oh my God, look at that shot. Brother, we lost. Who gives a shit?
No, what is it?
All I've heard is about this shot from Xerxes fans.
No. Xerxes in St. James's Park, he just enjoys not scoring, but almost scoring. Like last season with a Bruno 1-2, and then he hits the bar. And this one where he gets the save off. Like, he just can't score at St. James's.
Does he still? I've been more kinder to Xerxes this season, but does he still have a serious backup? Is it still like a hive? Is it powerful still like before? Or they come
a hive as in how? Like, I don't. Everything's pretty much the same. Nothing's changed. Like, I don't know. Nobody's.
Charles, what are your thoughts on selling Xerxes?
I wouldn't sell him.
No way.
I wouldn't sell him.
£45 million in a summer.
No, but
no?
£45 million. I would sell for £45 million.
I agree. What are we going to replace him? Who are you going to replace him?
I wouldn't go out to try and sell him. Like, I would add to the front line, sure, but like, why should I deplete my already thin depleted squad? It don't make no sense. You know, I would definitely keep.
Oh, Coley's comment in the chat made me laugh too much.
It's because of his what he's wearing, isn't
it? You know, wait, hold on. I beg. Didn't Coley said he would appear for every show or something, or he will face the wheel?
You believed him?
No, I'm just saying, if it's in writing, we can pull him up on the wheel.
Charles, you need to understand. He's performing the same way as his baller Xavi Simons, isn't it? Just nowhere to be found.
Oh.
That's it. Big baller.
No,
That's penalty.
that's how it's supposed to be.
No.
Yo, is KJ on the phone?
No, he's
No,
not.
No. Watch
There's
sent
only
him.
one way to move. There was only Watch just killed him, bro. Man said, hey,
Watch sent him.
that's been relegation rhythm, bro. That's mad. I can't believe it, bro.
No, do you know? No, do you know the thing with Simmons is he's got no excuse. He's not injured, so he has to turn up week in, week out. What's called his excuse?
Put off the bench. Hey, watching off the bench has been mad, you know.
It's
He's getting crazy, bro. He's getting cameo, bro. What,
he just comes in.
bro? This is what's
The rest
going
is
on.
history.
I didn't know that the Ozexy crowd was like still the same as it was, but I thought he's been decent when we've had to go to him. Not really done that much, but I think he gave us
Like
presence.
2 games.
Yeah, no, but there's one game where we needed him because the ball was just getting back. Like it was when we took off Sesko kind of early, and we had no physicality up there. I think he came on and kind of calmed things down a bit.
What game was that?
Is that the Palace?
The
Is that
game when
the Palace game?
No,
Palace game.
was it the Palace game? No, didn't he score against Palace,
took-
or was it?
You
No,
scored,
no,
Xerxes.
but he came. He came on to hold
the previous game.
No, he came on and held the ball on the other side because, like, the
Yeah.
last 5 minutes, Palace
Yeah.
were moving to us.
They were just on us. And then after, I think he's had some nice little touches in the Newcastle game. I know people want him to play, but I don't know where they want him to play. Is it in the? I don't know what their plan is. Is it ahead of Cunha?
So I think realistically, the only place they can put him is to play him as a 10. So you're gonna have to drop Bruno back into a midfield, deep midfield.
Yeah, well,
That's
I'm
the
not
only way
doing-
to fit him in.
I was not.
What other way
like,
is he gonna fit in? Because he's not gonna start ahead
The
of
only-
Sesko. And if Sesko's not playing, and Bournemouth's the second striker, we know this.
Yeah,
So
that's
where else
the
would he
like.
fit?
If you're asking where's like I would play him. I would do like let's say Sesko isn't performing well because now, as you say, we can't drop him. But I would take Sesko out and play Xerxes with Cunha and Mbumo. Since, as you guys say, they're very goal orientated first. Let's see how that works with Bruno also running ahead of him into the box. So that's pretty
Oh.
much the only way.
Or
You
you
can
play a
run
different
it.
formation and you just put different players in there. Like, say you was to play.
Formation.
Yeah, but now you
Well,
don't want to start getting techie with the formation.
No, but it's just a thought of like, say you was to play like a 4-3-1-2, like you was to like have like say you was to have like three midfielders, 1 10 and 2 strikers. Like if you was to change the formation,
everybody
like that.
starts talking about
Wait, no
width and
wingers?
how United play
Who
with
would be
wingers.
who would be your 3 midfielders
I'd probably go for a midfield
at this
trio.
particular moment with the squad that we have?
I'd go for a midfield trio of like Casemiro, Ugarte, and Mainu. Bruno obviously in the 10 a bit higher up, and then I'd just go for like a striker duo of like either Xerxes and Buemo, Sesko and Buemo, or Sesko and Xerxes. I'd go for
Wait. The next question is the key. Who's going to be your wing back or your fullback?
No, he didn't say wing back. He said fullbacks.
I know.
He said
Fullbacks.
But your fullback.
Obviously, if everyone's fit just for an attacking presence, I'd want Dallo and Dorgu. But obviously, if we've not got everyone fit, I'm just gonna have to make do with what I've got at all minute. Like I'm just gonna have to deal with what I've got. I was just suggesting a formation change. I wasn't saying this is what we should do. I was just suggesting an alternate attacking formation.
The thing is, your idea is not the worst in the world, but it breaks down the moment you pick the fullbacks because
because we've not got fullback depth. If we had Dorgu and Dallo though, if you had Dorgu and Dallo for like Dallo loves going up that right hand side and attacking, doesn't it? Like, let's be fair to him. If he has free reign on that right hand side and we have Dorgu on the left, we have a bit more of an option.
Dallo just gets up the pitch and does nothing, bro.
yeah.
But like you know, like
he's
he
dead,
runs at
but,
least.
like,
Give him his credit for running at least.
But KG, but you got to think that's a step up from the other fullback that just doesn't run forward.
No, but he gets it.
I don't think so. At least Shaw can spray the passes.
He looks like he's good. Dallo looks like he should be good. Like just like
that's the beauty of the formation. We'll have Shaw at left back. He'll play it wide with an over the top ball to the right hand side for Dallo to run onto. then Dallo can try and cross it in and it'll go out for a goal kick.
Dallo
That's in the
plays like
formation.
Dallo plays like he be hearing "Can you hear the night, bro?" Literally. No. You see when Dallo tries those flicks.
Dallo and the mate and the striker, best friends. Find him, bro. That's your bridge. Just cross it. To him. Find him.
I hate when he tries to get to.
To be fair though,
I will always hate the people that told me that Delo had Amazon Prime delivery. I just can't remember who they are, because if I could, oh my god,
you'd have to go find that stream.
No, I remember all of them. I remember because they were arguing with me about Wan-Bissaka and telling me that Dalo's playing ahead of Wan because Dalo's got better delivery. And then one day I showed the games and they're telling me Dallo hasn't played enough games, KG. This is not fair. Listen, look at him now. Quiet. What does he do better than him? What does he do better than him? He's better going forward, but he hasn't delivered anything. There's nothing he does better than him.
Hey, to be fair though, that one cross versus Tottenham probably bought him like a couple of days of relief from his crossing game. That's about it. That was the last one cross he put in the box. Was Tottenham.
See, I won't lie. Yeah, I think Dallo has the best catalogue of near misses you would find in modern football, bro. All his best shots just always go wide. They always go wide. Whether he's trying to sack Eric Ten Hag, or like all his best shots, like on.
I hate the fact that he has the best celebration in football, and he doesn't.
You know what? You just said at the same time, Court said the best thing about it.
I hate that. It's a great celebration. It's just a shame that it's his.
Why is it him?
Nah, but John think he barely gets to use it because he just could never put the ball in the net.
So you should give it to someone else then.
West Ham to save Ten Hag's job, he could have used it. What game was it as well where he could have saved Ruben's job if he would have put the ball in the net?
Brother,
there was loads.
Misses, bro.
There was loads of games he missed. There was so many games he missed also, for Ruben.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka has only one less assist than Dallo this season in the Premier League.
You know what's mad, yeah? You see how
saying Dallo is better by one.
Yeah, it's better by one.
You see how EAFC are always looking for celebrations. They don't even know Dallo has that. They don't even know.
You're such a prick.
Yo, KG, really?
They don't know. They don't know he has it.
You don't even know.
That man said there's no sample size. There's nothing.
Bro, imagine they saw that. They're playing the game quick. We don't know he's got that. When's he done that? No one has been watching our games with that level of.
So are we saying then? Let's bring this back. Are we saying that the lineup doesn't change?
Probably not.
It doesn't change.
Let me just check their last game.
I'd make the change of Ahmad on the right instead of.
Who was the back line for Aston Villa?
I'm not even gonna lie. I actually think Konsa bench, you know.
No, are you asking for Aston?
Say that again,
Cash, Konsa.
I would put Sesko back on the bench, a Buemo up top.
No.
And
Ahmad and Cunha.
Right.
Do you not think that sends the wrong message though? Was
Sesko needs at least 5 starting at least.
I was going to say, does that not send the wrong message?
You see that statement by "We deserve better." I think I would try out Heaven.
But he's left-footed as well, so I can understand playing Heaven was left side.
I don't understand how Euros jumped over him in these last few games anyway. I don't know what Euros done to jump over Evan after he's been performing.
Upstairs, probably.
Yeah, I think it's the money that he's getting paid. You know, man came here with promises.
Yeah, he's on big money to be on the bench, and there's a confidence thing as well. I don't think Euro's a bad defender. I think that guy is a confidence player. So when he feels like it's all getting wrong, he's poor. But when he grows into a game, he's good, which is mental.
It's just the way it's just the way like.
I think he has problems with anybody that has like pace and a bit of trickery. Like. He doesn't.
Yeah, I agree with you, Charles. He's gotten left for dead a couple of times.
Bro,
I think he gets left for dead in wide areas of the pitch. When you're forcing him to go into wide areas and defend wide areas where he's not as comfortable as defending compared to being in sort of the middle of the park or like defending the edge of his box. I feel like when you try to make him go out wide to the fullback position, that's where he gets a bit left for dead in certain games.
The thing is, the biggest problem is in his head. He positions himself for the guy. Basically, the way he positions himself is like, I want to have a race against you. And then when he gets beaten, he's in shock. That's the problem. He positions himself like, yeah, go on, you go down there, I'm going to chase you. Then he gets beaten for pace.
Yeah.
And
What
he
were you
keeps
gonna
doing
say,
it as
KG?
well.
No, but tell me a centre back that likes defending in wide areas. You can't find them. Who are you talking
That
about?
likes defending
Barcelona.
in wide areas.
What centre back defending in wide areas? Yeah, that's a
That's
left back.
not. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say
But
that's
the only one that will come to mind is like Bastoni or something, like in Italy. That's the only one that comes to
That's
mind.
why you have to go back. It's like no one is getting caught in these positions, and sadly, I think in that last game when Mazraoui and Barnes, like it was Euro
Oh, yeah, Barnes was cooking it,
Mazraoui,
to be fair.
and they cooked.
bro.
And
It's
then after
just
we had no,
pace.
as you lot are saying, and the elephant in the room that we can just address for that game, mainly just didn't play his part. All Casemiro, and when they did get the ball, they were rushed off it. Simple. Like that was there were so many things breaking down in that last game as to why we was never gonna be good. Then Bruno's doing hero ball on his own as well. It was a mess. Like we was literally like, hopefully in this game we're tighter, we're more compact, and again when the first touches they have to be on point. We have to get forward and find the striker. That's why I don't even think we should change
So
it
with
again.
that being said,
Yeah, don't
with
change
that
it.
being
Use
said,
it.
I have a
It's
question. Do you think we would have gotten beaten a lot more if they had a full 11 man on that pitch?
Prayers for us. If
Bro,
No, I don't think
Bruno Guimaraes, it's instead of that
Oh,
Jacob Ramsey guy.
my
Oh
God.
man.
Oh,
What, you think we were physically dealt with, brother? We would have chopped grass.
You know, Riri,
Like,
actually, I've
proper.
got a different answer. I
Would have
think it would have been.
chopped
I think it would have been a tighter game. I think the moment they got that red card, the thing about Newcastle, especially at home, you don't want to go against them, or you won't have them that us versus everyone's mentality, because they were already it was all right. Like the game was all right.
Because before that red card, based on what I was hearing, because I was on the road, and based on what I was hearing, how KG was calling the game, which KG, by the way, you called that game very well, by the way. I was able to follow it. They were still with the 11 men, they were still like camped out.
But they didn't.
It was a
They
physical domination.
didn't create chances.
And that's the
They
thing. They
didn't-
weren't creating that
right?
much chances. They created more
they-
after that man got sent off because the juice
We-
went up.
we
They were
had-
like,
We
gonna
had
outrun
the
everyone.
better chance. We had the better chance, except we were shooting missiles, not a football.
See, but,
in today's
In today's
situation,
situation, we need to be politically correct. We need to
and you know
be.
it's unnecessary, bro. In today's environment, bro, you know what's
You
going
know,
on.
that's what you get with
is that,
the good and
KG,
the
is
bad.
that a racially motivated sin bin?
I don't
No,
even
no,
know.
no,
You know
it's
what?
not,
You know
it's
what?
not,
The
it's
worst
not.
thing is, right?
No,
The worst
not
thing
on
is
this,
as well.
not on this chat, not on
You
this,
know where
not
he
on
is?
this particular show, not on this particular
I
show.
didn't do it. I didn't do
The
it.
thing is, do you know
All
what
right,
country
KG,
he's at right now?
just with your track record,
I
KG.
don't
I
know how much-
know you have a bad track record,
I
KG.
don't know how much you've watched this particular show, but there are certain things that get said on this particular show that do not
That's
fit
why it's here
into
with
every
the
other
notepad.
regular show that KG has.
Listen, as I said, I told Abs, I said, listen, I'm here as a guest. Just let me be.
No. You're here to audit the show. What do you mean?
Just
It's a guest?
with a notepad.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
right.
Here's a guest, my friend.
I-
Someone's getting cut.
To me, how you speak to everybody else. Like, it's not my show. This is your
Right,
show.
okay. I just
To be
thought
fair,
that
I
you were the
can't
one that
actually
did
say
it. I
that
thought you
because
were the
of
one
what
that did it. And
country- Listen, right
given
now-
your background and a few charges, I just thought.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Right now, he's sitting in a place where he's in a country where it could get hit. So
Exactly. So
He's-
that's definitely Waj.
Where's Wajid?
Waj's in Mecca.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just just
So that cannot be a red card. He knows
Can
exactly.
be a red card.
No, I'm saying to Connor. No, I'm talking to
Right?
Connor.
Yeah.
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
I just thought it was KG that did it, and I was just looking at KG.
No. I removed him because that's my usual thing. I removed anyone that says
Ab's
anything
usual
wild.
thing with Waj.
Fair enough.
I
was just
removed
looking
them
at
off
KG
the
got
thing.
caught
We
again
continue
for a
with the
bit.
show and add them later on. I mean, how many times you said Rashford? I've removed you now. Anyway, bring him back in. There you go.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm actually living it. I've been living it for the last 2 weeks. So
That's mad. Rotted. I didn't even know. I had no idea. That's a mad thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep. Yep.
bro,
Actually, you know
bro,
what?
my flight. I know my flight got cancelled. Like I'm currently looking for a flight for my family. Like this is how peak it is.
Are they cancel? They said that people can fly from tomorrow or something. They said people are they opening up the
Brother, do you know how many flights have been cancelled?
Yeah, they can't. It's a lot, KG.
It's all of them, is it not? Like,
They
isn't-
shut all three of the
Basically, what
airports.
I'm saying is don't listen to the news, bro.
All
Why-
three of the
why on
airports were
ground?
shut down. Like every
Why on
last one of
ground?
the airports was shut down.
Can I ask you, what about flights to Mexico? Is that all good? Like they're not taking their oil, or is it everything all good over there?
Bro, they can't come out of the place.
KG,
The airports are not, they're
KG,
not
most of
flying.
the
It
Middle
doesn't matter
East
the
is just not getting
destination.
flights right now.
Nah, mine's like my two vacation
I'm not gonna lie to you,
spots.
KG. In
That's something
simple
they do.
terms, some of the airports are targets. So you can't even go to the airport.
Right. It's,
still.
KG, like,
Are you talking about for you or for what?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking about me still. Big up watch.
That's what I'm saying.
You talking about exam? Yo, I hope he lands in Jalisco. I hope he lands in Jalisco.
Nah,
I hope he lands in Tijuana.
nah,
and
nah,
Jalisco.
nah.
you know, nah, this guy, he's not serious. He can't be serious. He can't be trusted. No. Make it a red. Make it a red.
Oh, I knew that was coming. That's why I asked him. I saw it on his face, yo. I literally saw it on his face, bro.
What are you worried
I saw it
about
on
right
his
now?
face.
Yeah, Abs, can you not like fund the private jet for Wajid or anything? Like, I know you've got the funds and that. Can you not fund the private jet or something?
Where's the
Yo,
private jet landing in the desert?
Nah, do you know what?
Mate, I don't
Abs,
think you guys understand.
Abs, can you not send,
Any
like, your
flights
yacht?
that go too close.
Abs, can you not send your yacht or something then? Like, send,
No,
send your yacht.
no.
No, you've got your private
No,
yacht and
no.
everything. Send your yacht.
Hunter, have you not heard of the United States Marine Force that's currently
Ah,
serving?
No,
You alright?
nah,
No, I
make it
can
orange.
help,
I think it's strong.
Hey, no, do you know how mad it is? Watch
Make
his
it
family
strong.
on a yacht. Watch his family on a yacht trying to make it back with the Marine Force. Send with me again. 'Cause that's mad.
Bro, if I'm by
Oh,
myself, no, he's right. If I'm by myself, I don't give a shit. I don't really want my mom and dad blown to smithereens, is it? I mean, it's a bit different, that.
Nah, you know what?
Okay,
This-
he's
I was about
basically
to say,
saying,
this-
get the yacht, Waj. Get the yacht.
no one can travel through there, mate. So he just has to stay where he is.
No,
He
but
has to
back,
stay where
okay,
he
so
is.
back to football.
Back to football, please.
Yeah.
Actually, just before, because I was gonna leave that conversation. I actually want everyone.
Go as well. Still,
Is that not
Oh,
a
you're
second
dipping.
yellow? Wait,
Yeah.
Abs, is that not a second yellow?
No, see, he said Sinbin myself. I'll let that slide.
Yeah.
Connor, man, you gotta watch these shows. There's a lot of insults that go underneath
Yeah,
the
yeah,
radar.
yeah. You better
I've
watch
watched
the
some of them, but
Roundtable,
like, I
Connor.
get
This
the,
is-
if I'm
KG,
not interacting, I get
hope you
distracted.
enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the.
It's wicked.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Actually, KG,
Because
before
I
you
could
leave,
honestly tell you that show you were on earlier was putting me to sleep, bro. I was literally
Oh
falling.
no,
to
we
sleep.
was going in. I thought that was it.
Nah, bro, nah.
I was telling you guys, I'm talking about mine being a novice in that. Like I was like,
Nah.
bro, this job to what was the
Nah.
good?
I'm not talking about you, bro. I was talking about the rest of them. I was falling asleep.
no,
bro.
oh
I'm
no, oh,
Yeah.
you know what? We'll come back.
Wait,
We'll
what
come
show
back.
are we talking about? What show are you talking about?
All right, so guys, just so finish it off, right? Because I don't know if you guys were in the
So
group chat. I saw
Hello.
a poll on the United
Hello.
channel.
said-
Hi,
he
hi
said-
guys.
Sorry,
he said,
Abs,
fuck
Excuse me,
Abs,
guys.
can I
How
have
you
a
going?
question?
Fuck
Hi
you,
guys.
man. He said, fuck
Hi
you.
guys. Hello.
Sorry,
I asked a quick
we
question.
have a question from Charles,
He
please.
said,
Excuse
fuck
me.
you. Charles, he said,
Guys.
fuck you, yeah.
I asked a question.
Can we have his
Charles.
question answered, please?
Go on, Charles. You know when you're trying to get a topic off quickly so that we can move on and quit. This guy wants to ask questions. Go on, then ask the question.
I just wanted to know what show it was. Like, what?
Well, he ain't on KG's channel. That's why I didn't care.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. He was on another channel.
You see, what's that? Man, just
We're not. It was another channel. So I was like, no, we're not going to insult another channel. So I was going to move on.
I didn't insult anything. All I said, I was falling asleep.
No,
I
because
thought it was like
if-
the reckless
because the next
roundtable.
comments or the next questions would have gone down that path. We know what we're like. So I said, let me just move on swiftly. And this is still United. Guys, I'm sure you saw this poll. I did put a picture and I sent it in there. It's my United's channel on WhatsApp. Community vote.
Oh, you talking about our group chat?
Yeah, I put it in
Okay, yeah, I saw that.
Is that the one about the captains?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish off with this because I think this is absolutely hilarious.
I glanced over it. I never went fully onto it.
That's fine. So I'm gonna ask for answers from all of you guys and guys in the comments as well. Chuck in your answers as well, because I just need to know if we're all. In fact, I just want to know. So the question is, greatest club captain. Now, amazingly, Bruno is leading the way. And the gap between Bruno and Keane is what's really frustrating me. But I'm not going to put my personal questions into it, right?
I'm pissed
I
off
want
that
you
Rooney
guys
didn't make the list.
So I have a question.
Rooney ain't on that list.
Hold on, Charles. I have a question.
Yes.
For you, because you can't bring this up and then say you're not going to put your personal.
No, I'll put an answer later.
What is your gripe between the gap? What is your gripe about that gap?
140k people believe Bruno is a better captain than Roy Keane.
Okay.
140k people.
But then you have to ask yourself, Abs, and again, this comes back to social media, and this comes back to apps, and this comes back. A lot of people that watched Roy Keane and feel the way they feel about Roy Keane are people who are in their, late, our age, late 50s, late 60s. You know what I mean? And those people are not on Premier, because that came from. That poll, did that poll come from the Premier League app or from?
No, it came from Man United got a community WhatsApp or group or whatever.
So a lot of people don't even know how to add that community to their WhatsApp. One, to get to that poll, most of those people voting are probably young people who have only mostly seen Bruno play for Manchester United as the captain.
You fit, yeah.
Mostly.
So to question that gap, you have to actually know what what were the people exactly. You would have to know who are the people that are voting for that.
Yeah, I mean, look, listen, I kind of after a while I kind of realized. I said, because the moment I think I got there just as it started, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I kind of thought, no, it must be kids. It must be kids. They haven't seen Roy Keane, especially some of the older captains there.
Right.
They haven't seen them.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think it's because as the gap just kept getting larger, I said, other people surely must get involved in this. But I actually did think, but it's a good topic as well, because it's something I would like to see everyone's opinions. We all got different ages here as well. So
that's what I was wanting to just bring up quickly for age.
Before we finish off with this topic, though, hold on, Connor. Can you guys please hit the like button? There's 84 of you in here and only 55 likes. We can get the likes to match the amount of viewers that are in here. We've had two special guests on here today. A lot of people have never seen Connor's face, and then KG popped in. So if y'all could kindly hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it.
That's all I have.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what? It's when I saw some comments going, "Oh, Connor's finally showing his face," and I was thinking, "Oh, you weren't here during FIFA times then." Clearly,
no, they weren't.
AFCON.
The AFCON days were brilliant times.
Great time.
Still did the most.
But yes, now we
thing in the AFCON
now
final.
We can carry on with the topic. I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
But that's like, so say most of the people, like say they're like early 20s. So if you look at the people who are like early 20s, like say they're anywhere from like 20 to 25, 26. They were born in 2000. They weren't watching Roy Keane playing in the 90s and the early 2000s. Like same with me. I was born in 2003. When I was 7 in 2000, like when I was 7 in 2010, I'd missed all Roy Keane's career up until that point. Like I would have seen that. And when you get to ask them about what they think of the modern era, they're obviously going to go for Bruno because that's all they've ever known or watched. Like they're not going to go out and see, Roy Keane because of that. And that's the only thing it's only going to be.
I feel like if Rooney
Connor
was
just solidified my point that I was trying to make.
100%. I you know what? I get that. But Now I want you guys' opinion. Again, I expect it to fluctuate a little bit because of the ages, but I actually do like that. Now, hold on, because I don't want to be rude. It's just after International Women's Day. Riri, do you want to pick your captain first?
You don't want
you're
to be
being-
rude just after.
No, because you're being hidden behind the picture.
Then
You know what?
any
You know what?
other time you're going to be
Let me
rude
take
to
the
me.
hit. Let me
Is
take
that
the
what
hit like a
you're
gentleman.
saying?
There you go. There you go.
What is that? What he's saying? Am I understanding him correctly?
No, because I didn't want to ask you why your face is being hidden behind the picture. Is that not
Riri,
fair?
send him to the wheel.
There's a way you could.
Are you being serious?
There's
I'm
a
with you,
way you
Riri.
could put. There's a way you could put the things on the side of the picture.
Yeah.
No, I can't because of this. It's an
Okay.
image. It only wants to show this way, so I'll take myself out. Take the hit.
I would say Keane. I didn't see Cantona. I didn't see Cantona as a captain. I didn't see Bruce as a captain. So I would say Keane, Bruno, Vidic.
Interesting. Okay. Charles, this is where the difference is gonna show up.
You want me to pick my captains?
Yeah.
Like I said, Rooney, you know, best player the Prem has ever seen. So that's an obvious pick. Second, I don't know. It's a toss-up between Ashley Young and Valencia, really. So
You know, every time you remind me just how much younger you are to
literally, like, Ashley
Every
Young of
time.
Valencia. But Ashley Young was captain for a time. Valencia was captain for a time. So yeah, Rooney, Young, Valencia, or Rooney, Valencia, Young, whichever one you want to do. But Rooney is number one.
You can put the poll away. I'm pretty sure if anyone wants to see the poll, they can just go back to.
Yeah. You can take it down, Abs.
It's all right because my facial reactions to Charles's one, I'm glad no one could see that. I was like, huh?
But that's how young he was because
I know.
To be fair, he's not what he's talking about is the mid to late 2000s.
Yeah, like from 2007 downwards. Yeah. Just about.
All right.
So
Wajid, you're best captain.
Ain't nothing wrong with the list. Ain't nothing wrong with the list.
Is in like the top, that is in the highest voter on the list?
No, it's just the way it's ranked on the list. That's what he's saying.
Oh, right. Okay.
Nothing wrong with the list.
Let me just check it. One.
That's my captain. Right
So you got so it's Bruno, Keane, Vidic. So I said Keane, Bruno, Vidic. So.
Nothing wrong with the list.
Fair enough.
I can't really argue it because these are all old men. So
see, because like
shut up.
What?
Shut up. Shut up. That's not the way he just said it. Shut up. He's such a prick the way he said it.
Listen, I can't take a man seriously whose parents still had to wipe his ass the last time we won a Champions League. Yeah.
My lord.
I'll have I grew quick. Nobody was wiping me. So, so it's a whole different situation up on this.
Go ahead, Connor. Go ahead.
I probably, if I had to base it off like all time, like I probably rank the list similar to how it's ranked, maybe with a couple like moving around. But if I had to go based off totally of what I watched, I'd go like impressions wise. I'll probably go with something maybe along the lines similar to Charles, with maybe something like a Rooney or Young of what I've already seen, because it's only what I've watched. I didn't watch D. I didn't really watch much of Neville. Of course, like I was watching United games as a kid, but like I wasn't engaged watching. Like it was just because it was on the TV whilst I was like in the living room with my dad.
Yeah.
So I'd have to go with like a Wayne Rooney or like an Ashley Young type character of just players I've watched from like obviously watching United. If you watch me go all the time, I'd probably go like I probably would go maybe something along the lines of like Robson and Roy Keane. But that's just because like I've just been told them stories about players. I've not actually seen them. Like
That's
I've
what I'm
seen
saying,
highlights.
bro.
But
Stories.
that's what I was trying to say. It has to be relevant to
your
time.
To
Yeah, so
your
time
time.
supporting the club.
So yeah, I'm going for
So-
Wayne Rooney or Ashley, one of
Yeah,
them two.
so your choice is not. Nobody can fault you for your choices because that's what you experienced.
Exactly. Henry didn't even make my prem top 10. So like many things happen, bro. Many things happen due to age. It's just
Abs, what about you?
Oh, Keane is number one for sure. Keane is number one for sure. I think all the greatest moments I had as a United fan was under his tutelage or leadership. I caught a little bit of Cantona, and I just liked him as a player as well. So I'm going to put that there. And then Vidic. But it's weird because Rooney didn't make this list. And I'm 100% sure, and someone can help me here.
But for how many years was Rooney captain?
a long while.
So
For as long as I can remember.
Rooney's
watching Man
captaincy
United.
started really with LVG, wasn't it?
2014.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
2014,
In my brain, I can't even remember Rooney being captain.
That's
It
like
was-
he was
Technically, under hang on.
Moyes.
Yeah, under Rooney's captaincy, it's only FA Cup. It's an FA Cup, it's a Carabao Cup, and it's a Europa League. If you're talking,
Yeah, so
strictly
that's a
about
hell
it.
no to me.
Yeah.
And
a hell
even
no to
then,
me.
and even then, the Europa League captaincy was shared with Ashley Young and Valencia, where we were doing that rotating captain. So
Right.
he wasn't. He was captain. when he
Okay,
was
so
on the
this
pitch,
is
but he
this is
wasn't
my
really
question,
captain.
right? Rio Ferdinand was captain as well. And I think I'm trying to figure out, was he more of a, did he hold the captaincy longer than Vidic? Or was it
Held
the
the
same?
captaincy-
Or was it
held-
joined at one point?
Held the captaincy when we won the Champions League in 2008. Him and Giggs.
Right. So you should take that back. I'm not putting Vidic. I'm putting
Oh
Rio Ferdinand.
yeah, Giggsy.
I'm putting Rio Ferdinand. So yeah, it's Keane, Cantona, Rio. And if I wanted to be, what did I see more than what did I? Because I say I caught Cantona. I didn't see him go
You're basing your captains, your great captains, off of what they've won. As
Yes.
team captain.
Yes. What they did to the
how
team
they
and what
manage,
the
not how they manage the team or how
no. I was just about to clarify that. Yeah. What they did to the team, so how they led it, how they motivated everyone, and also the results of that. I'm sorry, I'm not giving credit to a captain as good as Bruno has been to one that hasn't even won the Premier League, one that hasn't even won the Champions League.
See,
Like-
that's the thing for Real though. Like Real was only
Hold on,
captain
wait.
when certain players
So-
weren't on the pitch. Like Real was only the captain.
Wait, hold on. I
I've
just want to ask something. So, are you telling me that who was the captain of Chelsea when they won the Champions League last? You saying he's a better captain than Bruno? I think it's Reece James or something like that.
I think it would have been Reece James, or it
You
might
say-
have been. It might have
you
been
saying-
Mount.
Yeah, you saying Mount or Reece James is a better captain than Bruno?
It would have been Reece James, and yes,
Yes, well done. Okay. I
Yeah, so
see
it
bro.
Hang on, hold
was
on.
Reece James.
But hang on, Charles. Remember, under your logic, Reece James is a better captain than Wayne Rooney ever was.
Hey, no. I'm watching.
No. Under that same logic, Reece James is a better captain than Rooney. Remember?
Hey, that is crazy. True. It's just that's mad.
Bro, you can't use it for Bruno slander and then not have it for the same for
No,
your.
I wasn't
for your
using it for. I was asking him.
no, he was asking
like,
me because it's
if
me that
it
really
was-
said, because leadership is great and you can be a good leader. I don't even think Bruno is that good of a leader. Like he's the best of what we have now, not the best leader.
Best
Right?
player, not the best leader.
You can, if you want to put that. I don't think he's a great captain. I don't think he's a great captain. But then the other options at the time, I think, was giving it. No, we took it away from Maguire, and I think the only other person I could have taken at that point is De Gea. So no, yeah, you're the best. For me,
because don't you remember we took it off De Gea after he had that on
To
his
give-
assessment
yeah.
after one game, and then Ollie stripped him of the captaincy for Harry. Don't you remember?
there you go.
Yeah, De
Like,
Gea
he's
was
the best
captain.
of
De
what
Gea
we
was
have now. He's not the
De Gea was
he's not a
captain,
leader.
and then they gave it to Harry.
Yeah, he got stripped off. It got stripped of De Gea.
Yeah,
That's-
so it's, to me, like I say, he's the best of a bad bunch. I don't think he's a good credit. Like, even though we're talking about that, I think Rooney's a better leader than he is. Don't even put him that high. I think Patrick Evra is a better leader than he is. I don't even know how he's made this list. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know how he's made this list.
No, they just put
I mean,
one in it.
but you know, in all fairness, Abs, to hear this team when they interview these guys separate and to hear them speak about him, they speak about him in very high regard, very, very high regard. When you listen to them when they get interviewed and they talk about him, or they're ever asked the question about him as a captain, or you know what he brings to the team or whatever, they speak about him very highly.
Yeah.
So you may not see it on the pitch the way you saw it maybe with Keane, or maybe you saw it with Waza.
Rio, Vidic, yeah.
Well, not Rio, because you're talking Rio, but I don't remember Rio being captain. Like, I really don't. I remember Vidic being captain, but I don't remember him.
Right, yeah. So
I think Vidic was even
let me
captain when I was watching, but I don't remember Vidic. Really.
So let me clarify the Rio thing. Yeah, officially Gary Neville was the club captain for that period. However, Gary Neville was playing no game. Wasn't
That's the
by like 2007. By 2007, he wasn't playing games. So when Rio was on the pitch, Rio took the captaincy. So on the pitch.
Well,
so
maybe that's
pitch,
why.
Yeah, so on the pitch, Rio was captain. Officially, it was Gary Neville because he was still part of the squad.
Yeah,
makes sense.
But he was the older statement around that time, innit?
Yeah, because Vidic had already left.
No, Vidic hadn't left.
No, Vidic came after it, though.
2008. Vidic didn't leave till 2013,
Vidic was
2014.
with us.
Yeah, Vidic came after.
Okay.
Whatchamacallit?
Yeah, no, Vidic only left in like the
the
Moyes
last
era.
league.
He went to Inter Milan, didn't he? Like Moyes time.
He left the season
After
Moyes
Sir Alex left.
Yeah, I think he was sent on.
Hey, do you know what's
something.
it's mad to think that we had a back line of like Evra, the Valencia, Vidic, and Rio when David De Gea in net, and we still finished 7th.
Oh, that was when we Moisey was telling us to do 100 crosses per game.
Yeah.
I remember I can't remember what Champions League game it was, and I swear we crossed it 40 something times.
Yeah.
We end up drawing or something like that.
Man brought the Everton way of football to Man
Well,
United.
you know what? I will never forget that it was a rumor. I don't think it was ever confirmed. But apparently he told Vidic and Rio to watch Philip Nelka, whatever his name is.
Jack Nelka.
It's not a rumor.
Rio confirmed it.
Did that. Okay.
Rio came out and said it. Rio Ferdinand confirmed it. He told about it.
Rio said it on his podcast. That's the only reason people know. He told me to go.
No, I heard it before his podcast. That was the funniest.
Evra came out to say he was asking them man for advice on what to do and shit, brother.
The best.
Gone.
The best one was, I think, it wasn't Carrick the Park. Which park was it? He took the entire team to a random park in Manchester, and they had a full-blown training session in the middle of a park.
Taking them a Heaton Park for a day out?
Wait, wasn't he the one that Zaha was banging his allegedly?
Allegedly, bro.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Zaha never recovered at United because of him there.
Yo, the rumors you guys get over there, man, we don't get it over here. Like, I don't half of the stuff that you guys talk about, we don't hear that over here.
Nah, when you think about it, he was moving like Ted Lasso, just taking the players out on random adventures, like taking them to parks. Like when you think about it, there's a love triangle in Ted Lasso. There's a love triangle there with David Moyes and Zaha and his daughter. He's taken them out on random adventures when he took him to
wait. That's not love triangle. That's not love triangle. Let's clarify. That's not love triangle.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's not love triangle.
How did we get here? How did we get here?
Yeah. That's clarify. It's a love triangle, but yeah. But like it's like love relationships going on in the club. There's all these mad issues going on. Like there's worries about like just poor form amongst the team, and then the manager leaves.
You know what? I this is one crazy thing here. I thought after Moyes got sacked, I said, "Yeah, you know what? Everything's gonna get better because what the hell was that all about?" How wrong was I?
Things
How
things
was it?
went.
13 years later?
Yeah, how wrong was I, boy?
See, but I think that kind of like where we moved on, like where we didn't have the right manager to move us on from what we had, because we got rid of too many Fergie's players at that point. Because we got rid of Rio, we got rid of Vidic, Van Persie.
We got rid of Fergie's backroom staff as well.
Yeah, we got rid of the entire old guard, really, didn't we? We got rid of the old guard. And we brought in new players that didn't know how to play.
In my opinion, this is I don't think the Fergie loss is as big as the David Gill loss. I think losing David Gill.
Yeah, David Gill was massive.
Probably was the worst one.
Yeah, I think losing David Gill and replacing with Ed Woodward is the biggest detriment that's happened to this club.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
what
you're right.
we don't know.
You're right, Wood.
If we'd kept the old management structure above him for a year or two, he'd have I reckon would have had a full team transition. Yeah, whether Moisey was the manager or not, and we'd have still been thereabouts.
Yeah, especially with like the money that Woodward was able to pull out.
All right, you know what? I've just seen the time. Guys, I want your score predictions for Aston Villa. I'm actually going to add this man because, you know, he did show up in the end. So just ask him. So Riri, Charles, Connor, Wajid, and then we'll finish off with Joe Lafore at the end. So score predictions, please, people. Riri.
As long as they don't give Rodgers free reign, I think we beat them 2-1.
2-1. Nice. Charles?
I think this is a poor Villa side. If Carrick is on anything, it should be a nice 3-1 victory.
Sweet. Wajid?
Anything less than a win with how Villa are playing, and given that, in my opinion, if we beat Villa, beat Chelsea, beat Liverpool, it doesn't matter about the other games. We'll be in the Champions League. In my opinion, yeah, must win. I don't care how. I don't care if we only have 5% of the ball.
Just win
the game.
Just win.
Yeah. At this moment in time, Chelsea, Liverpool, Villa. Those are the only 3 games I give a shit about. Because win those 3 games, we're in the Champions League.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tight match. I feel like it's just gonna be drawn out. It shouldn't be drawn out. It should be killed off first half. We won't kill it off first half. It'll be drawn out. We'll get a late winner. Or I think it might play out like I'll go for like maybe a 2-1 win or maybe a 4-1 win. 2-1 or 4-1. We'll either come out and dominate or we'll come out and we'll just be slow and stagnant. It will be one or the other.
Okay, all right. 1 second, Joe. I want to just ask you a quick question as well. Whilst you're saying your, one sec.
You talking to Joel?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Joe. What's your score line?
We're at Old Trafford, yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Old Trafford.
He's that kind, but he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.